Greetings, people of the galaxy, I am Zach, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. Being that I don't have an original bone in my body, I'm also going to be getting in on this tier list action like every other YouTuber on the planet. So, today we're going to be putting the women of Star Wars into tiers, at least the significant ones. There are, as you can see, about 60,000 women here, and I don't know all of them. Some of them are from the Resistance show, which I did not watch. Others are from novels that I either don't remember or have not read, and others are from comics that I haven't read, and others are just really insignificant characters that I've probably seen before but don't really remember. So I'm just going to do the major ones, and without further ado, let's get into it. So first I want to get Ahsoka out of the way. I think Ahsoka is outstanding. I think she's in a tier of her own, personally. I think she's one of the best Star Wars characters ever. I was gonna say StarCraft, which doesn't make any sense. I don't even play StarCraft that much, so I don't know why I would say that. But Ahsoka had probably the greatest turnaround of any Star Wars character in history. When she was first introduced, universally disliked. Nobody thought she should really exist. Nobody really liked her. A lot of people said she was annoying, but now she is universally one of the most beloved Star Wars characters, and we're only going to get more from her. Very excited for that, and she's going to be in a tier of her own. Like, if this tier should be called Ahsoka, not outstanding, because no one else is going to be in that tier. Next we have Padme, and I'm going to put Padme in I'm going to put her in good. I'm not going to use these two because I think it's the same thing as outstanding. Like, extraordinary, amazing, outstanding, they're all synonyms. They mean the same thing. So those two tiers aren't going to be used. Good is going to be the next one. Just wanted to make that clear. Padme's in good. I think that she is a very versatile character. She's not afraid to pull her blaster out and, use aggressive negotiations. And then she's not afraid to deliver a speech in the Senate and oppose the Chancellor and his endless group of lackeys in the Senate. And I admire that about her. So Padme's going to be in good. Asajj Ventress, I'm also going to put in good. I really enjoyed the payoff that her character had in Dark Disciple. If you haven't read Dark Disciple, I'd recommend it, because I feel the Clone Wars kind of leaves her hanging because it got canceled before it could pay her character arc off. So definitely read Dark Disciple and you'll understand what I mean. I think she's a good character as it is in the Clone Wars, but it's really not until Dark Disciple that she goes to that next level. Barriss Offee, I'm going to put in fair, and I would put her in good, but my one complaint is that we didn't get like an arc exploring her discontentment with the Jedi. It kind of just suddenly happens for us, and no doubt over the course of the war she grew more discontent with the Jedi. Totally understand that. I just wish we had seen it happen. Sabine Wren, I'm gonna put Sabine in good. I enjoyed her arcs in Rebels where she took center stage, namely with the Darksaber and then with Mandalore. I think it really took a character who was kind of meh and made her into a good character, and we're only going to see more of her, I'm assuming, in the Ahsoka series, so excited for that. Bo-Katan is going to go in good as well. I'm getting all the good ones out of the way, it looks like, but Bo-Katan is just a fantastic character. She kind of starts off just as the right-hand woman of God, what is his name? Free Vizsla. I don't know why that was eluding me. She starts off as his right-hand woman, but becomes so much more. Becomes a leader of her people, and just really keeps getting back up every time she gets knocked back down. And I think I just really admire that about her, and I'm excited to see what she does in The Mandalorian Season 3, because it seems like she's been set up for a big showdown with Din. Leia. What can you say about Leia? She is at the forefront of the good category. I think she was a trailblazer. In the 70s, there weren't too many awesome female characters, but Leia kicked the door down, and she's fantastic. I mean, I wish she didn't pass away, Carrie Fisher, because Rise of Skywalker was supposed to be her movie in the way that The Force Awakens was Han's and The Last Jedi was Luke's. And I wish she got her spot in the limelight. And she's just an incredible character and iconic, one of the most iconic characters in movie history. Jyn Erso, I think, is a fair character. She wasn't an amazing protagonist in Rogue One, but she was far from bad. I really just think she was average. And probably not going to see too much more of her because she died, and she wasn't really involved in the rebellion before that. Rose, no, that's not Rose. This is Rose. Rose probably shouldn't have been invented. I really didn't enjoy the side quest her and Finn went on, and her stupid move at the end of the movie to potentially doom the Resistance was pretty boneheaded. And it was just an awkward thing that they kind of set up between her and Finn, and then they kissed, and it was like, what is going on? There was no indication of a romance between these two. All the stuff you've heard before about Rose is true, so she's going to be in that category. Joining her is, if I can find her, pink hair, Admiral Haldo. I think she might be the worst character in Star Wars because all she had to do was tell Poe that she had a plan. She didn't even have to tell him the plan. She just had to convey to him that she had one, and she didn't do that, and it cost the Resistance lives, and it was frustrating to watch. I can't stand when there are problems created by stupid miscommunications in anything, and that is like a poster child of that exact situation. Let's do Aayla Secura. I think Aayla Secura is mediocre. And quite honestly, if you like Aayla Secura, you probably don't like her for her character or her personality, if you know what I mean. She wasn't really fleshed out much at all in the Clone Wars, other than that she has a French accent, because the Twi'leks have French accents. But I just wish she had more screen time in the Clone Wars. I think that the Clone Wars should have developed more of the Jedi, other than like Plo Koon and whatnot. I just wish she had maybe another arc or two, which is true for a lot of the Jedi. Mother Talzin, I think she was okay. She was an intriguing villain. I thought it was interesting to see a dark side clan other than the Sith, but unfortunately her story was cut short when Clone Wars was cancelled, and it gets resolved in the Son of Dathomir comics, but most people won't read that. So I think she got the short end of the stick there, similar to Asajj. And now let's go to Maz Kanata. I think Maz is, I don't know, I just don't really see the point of her character other than to kind of be a plot device. So I'm going to throw her in bad. Aurra Sing, I liked Aurra Sing. Thought she was an interesting bounty hunter. I don't think we got enough of her. Would have liked to see one more arc, but she did get more exposure than most of the bounty hunters, which is not saying much because I think Cad Bane is the only one who gets significant screen time. Hera Syndulla, I really like Hera. I think that she's on the lower end of good. I don't think she's as good as Leia or Padme or Asajj, but she's such a good character, and I really enjoyed her romance with Kanan. And she was just kind of the mother of the Ghost crew, and while she never got the spotlight that much compared to Ezra or Kanan or even Sabine, she was always present and never really had any negative moments for me. I always enjoyed her, and hopefully we'll see her again in the Rogue Squadron movie. Shaak Ti is gonna go in okay. I thought she was fine. Honestly, my favorite Shaak Ti moment is from the 2003 Clone Wars, where she fights Grievous in the Chancellor's office, trying to protect him. That was a great fight, but she was just kind of like a Jedi. Like nothing really stood out to me about her in the Clone Wars show, and wish we had gotten more time with her. That's really a common theme with most of the Jedi. Duchess Satine, I'm gonna put her in good. While I think that most of what's interesting about her character is kind of a reflection of her relationship with Obi-Wan, that is a large part of her character, so I'm not gonna take anything away from her for that. Other than that, I think she's okay, but really super interesting stuff with Obi-Wan and her, and it was gut-wrenching when she died, so I'm gonna put her in good. Is there anyone else that's really important to the story? This is it's a droid. Luminara, let's put Luminara in there. I'm gonna put Luminara in mediocre. Nothing stood out to me about Luminara. She's got kind of a cool design, but yeah, not even as interesting as her Padawan. Let's do some quick ones. Captain Phasma was terrible, just a wasted character and a wasted actress. Gwendolyn Christie is a great actress, and they just didn't use her at all. Oh, and here's Rey. I'm gonna put Rey in mediocre because I think she had some promise in The Rise of Skywalker, but I thought it was too little too late. Just not a super interesting character. Like, this has been said time and time again, but she really needed more flaws, because flaws are a large part of what makes a character interesting. And if your character isn't very flawed, they're not going to be that interesting. And Mon Mothma, I think Mon Mothma's... Put Mon Mothma in fair. She's iconic. She has one of the most iconic lines in all of Star Wars. Many Bothans died to bring us this information. It's great. And I enjoyed seeing her in Rogue One. And I think we're going to see her again in the future at some point, maybe in Rogue Squadron. Obviously, Zero's mom belongs in a category above Ahsoka because she's just incredible. So I'm just gonna have her be equals with Ahsoka. I love Zero's mom. I want a Zero's mom series on Disney Plus by the end of the decade. Better happen, Filoni, get on it. But yeah, that was my ranking of all the important Star Wars characters that are female. If you like this format and you want me to do more of these, let me know in the comment section below. Obviously, there are some notable characters down here, but I didn't want this video to go too long, and I just kind of wanted to stick to the important ones, such as Zero's mom. So please leave a like and subscribe if you feel we deserve it. It would mean the world to us. Thank you so much for watching, folks. I'm Zach, and I'll see you in the future.